Detweiler Park in Peoria, Illinois was the site of the 2012 IHSA State Cross Country Finals.
Let's go! Dragons on 7! 1, 2, 3,
Mount Zion, the defending 1A boys cross country team champions, placed second at the Effingham St. Anthony sectional with 69 points. St. Thomas More with 48 points was the team champion.
Hot 3, 1, 2, 3, hot!
Mount Zion's Jake Brown, who placed third individually a year ago, crossed with the best time of 15:13:35. Freeburg won the Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran sectional with 68 points. Freeburg senior Jacob Marler had the best time of 16:41. Elmwood Brimfield with 86 points won the Elmwood sectional. Noah Isbell had the best time of 15:22. Rock Island Allman won the Oregon sectional with 71 points. Alleman's Ethan Aldofinger crossed first with a time of 15:52. Richmond Burton with 33 points won the Lyles sectional. Beecher senior Grant Nikeza, who placed second in the 1A state final a year ago, crossed first in 15:49.
Oh my God, it's like 3 guys hitting a giant dog. Oh, roar! Yeah, guys.
You know, our guys have worked real hard. We did a good summer training program. We went to Bradley Cross Country Camp, helped out quite a bit, and we're just consistent with getting our training in, our summer miles. And you know, focus. We got 4th last year, and after leaving last year, we really wanted to make sure that we did what we needed to do and be in the hunt for a state title. I've got Sean Kelly and Jacob Helfrich are my 2 seniors, and you can't get better leadership than them. They're out all the time hustling, getting kids to practice, driving around, making sure everybody's running during the summer, and really building that team atmosphere.
This is Nikeza and Brown. Brown took the lead for just a second and Nikeza responded here as we were approaching the 2-mile mark. Nikeza and Brown, here we go. 9:33 at the 2-mile mark. This has been a battle between Grant Nikeza of Beecher and Brown of Mount Zion. And Mount Zion trying to move up in a team trophy here. Of course, they're the defending 1A champions from 2011. And they're holding the pace that they had at the mile and through mile and a half too. So
Grant and I, we got out pretty hard. At the mile, he started to surge. Then we got into the North Loop. He started throwing in a lot of surges. I just tried to match him. And once we got out of that North Loop, I tried to surge on him. And he matched it, and I was pretty much beat from there. I just held on as long as I could.
Today, we wanted to show up and do what we've been doing pretty much all year, running strong and running fast. And, you know, we got out hard, but I didn't want to go out, didn't want to do anything different. So we went out, you know, fairly hard, but we stayed somewhat conservative. And as the race progressed, we just hung in there. We were in good position at the halfway mark. We came through in the mile perfectly. And then, you know, Nick racing for that third spot was a great race, I thought. Him getting third really helped us with the point-wise. and then 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 just came through, just flying. It was impressive to watch.
Here is Grant IHSA, 14:28 was Schrader's mark last year for the all-time Class 1A. They've made the turn at the tree, and now a slight lead has opened up for Grant IHSA of the Beecher Bobcats. Jake Brown is second. Brown has stayed within stride for stride, and now we're getting a separation as we come back out on the final pass onto Route 29. IHSA and Brown. This race is ended a year ago with Steve Schrader. And of course at that time, IHSA did everything he could to stay with Schrader. And every move was matched 1 for 1. Here's IHSA, his father is jumping, making sure that he knows that he is on pace. Of course, the whole Beecher program anchored by the IHSA family and their great efforts in the last couple of years there in eastern Will County. We have now passed this. It should be the 2.5 mark coming through, and it is still Grant IHSA as we're starting to make the turn to come home. And our team scores at the 2 mile. Still away at lead St. Thomas.
Grant IHSA of Beecher ran to the Class 1A individual title in 14:22.
As we hit the finish line, 14:08, 14:09, 14:10, 14:12,
Jake Brown of Mount Zion ran in 14:40 to finish as the state runner-up.
Grant's a good runner, so I mean I don't mind losing to Grant. He's really talented.
What are you shaking for?
In third place was Champaign St. Thomas More's Nick Hess with a time of 15:01. Chad French of Canton finished in 15:02 to take fourth, while Rock Island Allemans Ethan Aldefinger and Jesse Hahn of Danville ran in 15:03 to take fifth and sixth. Shelbyville Co-op placed third with 162 points. Elmwood finished as the second place team with 157 points. Champaign St. Thomas More claimed the boys' team championship with 82 points. Champaign won with 2nd, 12th, 17th, 25th, and 26th place finishes.
It all pays off. This place is, Detweiler is the place to race, and IHSA puts on a great race. I just love it here, and kudos to the IHSA for once again making this the premier, I think, in the country, one of the best race places in the country. And just thank everybody for all the hard work they do here.
Back in 2008, Belvedere North placed 2nd as a team in the 2A state final race. Since then, they have captured 3 consecutive 2A team titles. Belvedere North won their sectional with 47 points, and senior Garrett Lee crossed with the best time of 14:49. 7/10 of a second later, Crystal Lake Central senior Alex Baker finished in 2nd place.
1, 2, 3, TMDC!
Okay? You've earned the opportunity to be here. You are one of the best teams in the state of Illinois.
Seymour won the Decatur MacArthur sectional with 72 points. Charleston senior Riley McInerney had the best time of 14:53. Yorkville, with 36 points, won the Wheaton Academy sectional. Luke Hoffert had the best time for Yorkville in 15:16. Junior John Wold of Glenbard South, who placed 2nd as a team, had the best time of 14:32. Normal University, with 59 points, won the Notre Dame sectional. Normal University senior Brendan Hoskins crossed with the best time of 15:06. Placing 4 runners in the top 5, Chicago Jones, with 17 points, won the Fenton sectional. Senior Luke O'Connor had the best time of 15:16:37.
This thing started 4 years ago, and on the first day of cross country, our senior guys freshman year, their first practice, we made the goal to win a state title at Jones within 4 years, and I can't say that people probably would have thought it was crazy at that point when we had a lot of guys that never ran cross country before, but from day one we stuck to it. From day one everyone was on the same page, and we never ever stopped striving for it. And this year was the pinnacle of that. I mean, the guys that have worked hard for this for 4 years, this is all about them. They're the ones that made this happen, and they're the ones that made this a reality. This has been a phenomenal year. There were some ups and downs. We had a teacher strike in the city right as things were ramping up. Our guys stuck together when the coaches weren't allowed to coach for that week and a half. Our captains, guys like Armando Rodriguez, Jameson Dale, Luke O'Connor, Kirby Lawson, they ran the show, and we picked up where we left off, the Palatine Invite, and I think that's when we finally realized that we always knew it was possible, but that's when it really became just, you could taste it.
Your hair was long. You got hippie hair. And he had a lot of hair.
feel like there were a lot of surges. Everyone was kind of feeling each other out. I haven't raced any of the guys really this year. They haven't seen me, I haven't seen them. So it was kind of nerve-wracking. We all went out pretty quick. I think we were like 56 at the quarter, kind of getting out ahead. And first mile though was pretty comfortable. Conservatives like 4:46 pace, 4:45, something around there. And felt like we were all pretty tight until the 2 mile. Myself and I forgot the name of the second place guy, we kind of went and he kind of made a move around the 1,000 going down the hill, and again at the 800 and the 600, and I kind of he'd surge and then I'd surge and we'd kind of go with each other and feel each other out. And then around the 400 I was like, you know what, I need to just end this, I need to finish it. I don't want to leave anything to chance, so I just dug deep, blocked everything out and ran up the hill. So.
Here is Wald heading for a state championship. Glenn Bard south. Wald, Alex Baker is second for Crystal Lake.
John Wold of Glen Ellen, Glenbard South finished first in 14:16.
Right now, the race just in the 14-minute mark. This is John Wald, injured early in the season. He's going to back for the state championship. Wald,
Crystal Lake Central's Alex Baker finished as state runner-up in 14:21.
You set a record. What does it feel like to set that record?
Oh, amazing. It feels so good. It's like this whole thing is like a dream come true, really. It was awesome. I'm just glad I made something this season. I was a little worried. I didn't really have a summer running or anything because I had my foot injuries. I had some stress fractures and some tendons that were like torn and messed up, and just I was really freaked out. My first race I had to drop out at the mile, and then I hadn't run until the race before conference, so I just felt like I had something to prove this year, and I really wanted to win. I saw the people getting their awards up on the podium when I was in the bus before heading out to the starting line to do my warm-up, and I saw the girl get the first place medal, and just like that look on her face, and I was like, I want that so badly. I didn't want to have any regrets, wanted to leave it all out on the course.
Riley McInerney of Charleston took third in 14:33, while Joe Collin of Crystal Lake Prairie Ridge earned fourth with a time of 14:39. Belvedere North's Garrett Lee also ran in 14:39 to take fifth. Joe Singleton of Glen Ellen Glenbard South claimed sixth place in 14:43.
Y'all are on their back tonight. It's not perfect. We'll get it right next year, but that'll be perfect for today's game.
Yorkville finished in third with 129 points. Belvedere North finished as state runner-up with 126 points. Chicago Jones earned 85 points to be the team champions. Jones claimed the team trophy with 6th, 7th, 15th, 25th, and 32nd place finishes.
From day one, we said if we came out here and we ran the 7 best races that we could, and it still wasn't good enough for the title, then I would still take that. It's been all about the personal improvement of our guys from day one, being the best runners, being the best people they can be, and it worked out. And they ran with the heart that we needed today. That's what we always tell them, is that last mile is all about heart. They showed it, They held off a tough field that was closing in, and I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be prouder. State champions. First time in Chicago since 1963. We're glad to bring it back home to the city.
Giants on 3. 1, 2, 3, Giants!
Elmhurst York, who won the 3A title in 2010 and had placed in the top 3 since '07 until last year's 4th place finish, claimed the Niles West sectional team title with 29 points after placing 4 runners in the top 5.
This is your meet. Take it. The 2 mile mark. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. What are you doing at 2 miles? Attacking all the way through. Let's go now.
You guys ran a great race, obviously, it's sectional. Did you guys know after that one it's like, okay, we're ready for this week then?
Well, we've been confident all year, and sectionals was a really good performance, and it definitely built up our confidence more. But from day one in the summer, basically since last year, our goal was to win state today.
What are we? Why? What are we? Why? What will we be? Why? Lions on LT! LT! Lions!
With 74 points, LaGrange Lions won their sectional. Oswego senior Caleb Beck had the best time of 14:47. Lake Zurich won the Schaumburg sectional, and Mount Prospect senior Quinton Schaefer had the best time of 14:59. Naperville North, with 80 points, won the St. Charles East sectional. Naperville North senior Jimmy Chow had the best time of 15:05. O'Fallon, who placed second in the 3A finals a year ago, won the normal community sectional with 26 points, with 3 runners in the top 5. O'Fallon Jr. Patrick Perrier crossed with the best time of 14:36. Senior teammate Alex Reba also crossed in 14:36. St. Ignatius senior Jack Keelan had the best time at the Niles West sectional in 14:44. Alex Reba and Patrick Perrier, the O'Fallon teammates that tied at sectionals, were in the front of the pack as it passed the mile mark.
Yeah, at sectionals we had the same time, conference we had the same time,
and here we've had the same time.
Yeah,
so,
here we had the same time, and then
it's fun.
A lot of times we
within 2 or 3 seconds of each other. So I mean, it's all basically working off each other. Is really.
Yeah.
And here actually we didn't work off each other as much, but I mean, we still, just because of the nature of how we run together all the time, we had the same time today. So I mean. Yeah. I guess that's just how it goes.
Strategy-wise, on my part, I was just going to go out at a decent pace and stay in contact with the leaders and just see how I felt from there. And compared to when I ran this race earlier this year, or not this race, but this course earlier, I kind of felt better than what I did. So I was like, okay, might as well try to push it a little bit. So that's what I decided to do. Just kind of developed when it happened. I didn't really have anything in mind when I started the race, though.
Have you raced against him before?
No, we haven't raced those guys at all this season because I'm up north, they're down south, and so it was interesting the first time racing them. Strategy was kind of stay calm, stay relaxed. Like, it's pretty exciting and scary all at the same time when you're starting that race. So trying to stay under control, stay relaxed, be able to save as much as you can for the last 2 miles.
With Keelan and Reba leading the race, Scott Milling and Elmhurst York were taking over the first place team race.
We've been tough all year, but when you come to the final moment at the state meet and everybody in town thinks you're going to win, it's a little tough. The pressure gets tough on those guys.
I like it. It is a lot of pressure, but we wouldn't be as good as we are if we didn't have coaches like Mr. Newton, Mr. Heaven, Mr. Mariner, and Coach Steele. So it just, with the legacy that we have comes the pressure, but I take that having awesome coaches and having an awesome tradition. And with more pressure, you'll just run better too, I think.
3-man, we got, our first guy was way up there, and then we got guys 13, just on team scores, 13, 14, 17, right together. And then our 5th guy was back about 35th, I think. He fell back. So I didn't know if we won for sure or not, but those 3 guys in that pack saved the day for us.
Well, we wanted to make kind of a big move in the back area, but it ran out
way faster than we expected. So when we tried to make the move up, a lot of people kind of had a tough time the last mile and a half mile.
Well, last year we came hoping to win. This year we came to win. It was a big difference mentally. We knew we could win. We knew that all we had to do was run what we've done all season, and we would be able to come away with it. This year we also had a lot more synergy. We had a lot better team morale, all that stuff. Team chemistry. We worked together so much better.
Our second invite of the year, we just come off. There was an invite at Detweiler the week before. We had done really, really well. So then the next week there was the Palatine invite, and we got second to this team from Kentucky, and we just did not run very well. And that was kind of a wake-up call to say like, hey, we're not going to walk away with it. We still have to work hard, and we still have to put in the time to be state champs. And so after that, we turned things around in workouts, our attitude, and worked out for the best.
A mile and a half into the race, Quinton Schaefer and Scott Milling had the best shot at chasing down Keelan.
I was going to see if I could move around towards the front, top like 2 or 3 in the back triangle, but they were going really fast, and at the 2 mile, I realized it was really quick, like 10 seconds slower than my PR. So at that point, I just wanted to get away from Milling of York. So I put in a small surge, but then Billy Bunn came, and then down from there, I just kept pushing, and then after the last quarters, I started kicking and then passed about 4 guys. So it was me and Perrier, I think. We were both using each other, going down about the last half mile, and then right when you come out through the trees is when I started kicking. I had left, and then just once I saw everyone saw second place, I wanted it bad, so I just kept pushing, kick past them.
I was feeling really tired when Reba passed me right at the probably 1,200 left, and but I had to try to stay with him, and then as soon as we turned on to the 800 to go, I kind of said it's now or never and just went for it.
Jack Keelan posted a time of 14:05 to be the Class 3A top individual.
Feels like it's paid off. It feels good.
Quinton Schaefer of Mount Prospect earned state runner-up honors with a time of 14:14. O'Fallon teammates Patrick Perrier and Alex Reba finished 3rd and 4th with times of 14:15.
Last year I finished 2nd place, but the times weren't as near as I set a 15-second PR, and I scored 2 less than last year, but that's fine because props to everybody else that just ran faster because it was just a great race.
I mean, the top 5 were all under the winning time last year. So, I mean, you can't go out and control how everybody else runs. You just can only control how you run yourself, and that's basically just coming out getting 3-4 of those times is just it's phenomenal to go out and do that.
Yeah, it feels good because I feel like no one really knew who I was and underestimated me, so I feel good about it.
Lake Forest's Billy Bunn took 5th in 14:17. Scott Milling of Elmhurst, York ran in 14:21 to take 6th.
Still in the top 5.
LaGrange Lions claimed the third-place team trophy with 125 points. O'Fallon finished as team state runners-up with 117 points. With 82 points, Elmhurst York was back on top with the 3A team title.
2012, the Dukes of York Elmhurst. 2012 cross-country state champions.
Sophomore year when we won, it felt awesome, but this is even better now that I'm a senior and that I'm leaving out on top. I'm ecstatic. I'm just so happy.
Yeah, come on, go! She's mine!
You know, the coolest things in life and the greatest moments in life occur when you accomplish something great with a group of people. Not only as an individual, but when you can work together and, like Chris was saying earlier, have that team chemistry in order to accomplish a great goal like the state championship.
I thought our guys ran up to their potential, and I'm very happy. We didn't get a trophy last year. It was kind of like the end of an era, and these guys created a new era. They just came and the pressure was on them, and they did it. So it's a forever moment for me. I mean, I really mean that. I was worried, but we did it.
2012, that was our year. That was the year we brought home number 28.
At York, everybody expects you to win. And so it's hard for the kids, but they came through today and they were, I think, just brilliant. I'm happy. For an old guy, real happy.
Okay.